It's deep. This song got me through some stuff, y'all.
I don't know why we think we have to do something or go somewhere. Like you just said, the lyrics, well, am I going to go? I'm going to sit right here and work on me. That's my testimony. Yeah. Is I don't have to just up and go to, nah, I got to heal. I got to heal.
Yeah, Shauna, that's interesting too when you say that because I know you're in your second marriage right now, right?
Yes.
That
Second
first
and last.
marriage, I know that's right. Look, talk a little bit about that first marriage. Just a little
Ooh.
snippet.
And you just read about it, so that's why I'm commenting. It's
Girl.
one being very young, like teenage and through the 20s. We tell our children all the time the hardest thing, I've lost family members and stuff, but the hardest thing I've done as an adult is to be a wife in my 20s, because I still don't know myself. I don't know what type of milk I like. It's a lot of little things that we just don't even know about ourselves. And so to try to accommodate someone else all while this was going, it was rough. And so again, coming out of that, it's let's find. I knew, y'all. I knew what I did not want, and it was really a matter of a prayer to say, "What do you want?" Oh, okay, let's spend some time on that. Let's spend some time on what I do want and what I do need, not what I just saw. And I don't want anything that looks like that. Well, I mean, I'm putting my kind of rose-colored glasses on some of the stuff that I was all good and everything. So let's
Hmm.
be real about who I am, and not really just
Hmm.
all pointing fingers at someone else.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You know what? I look at people suspect when I only hear what the other person did wrong.
Yeah.
Because I will tell anybody that I had my part in the demise of our marriage as well. I know I was too controlling. I know I was manipulative because I was still deep in my hurt and all my stuff that I hadn't dealt with. So I definitely contributed to, the end of our marriage, right? I know I contributed to it. Anybody else have anything they want to share before we move on to Beyonce?
Oh, I just wanted to say that I understood the lyrics and what you guys were saying. Um, I left my husband after postpartum depression and not understanding what was going on and my gestational and things like that. So, um, like you said, I wanted to be a wife. I wanted to be a mom before I knew who I was. Before I knew who I was, and I was married at 20 and divorced at 24. So, um, I understood the lyrics. You know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
We know. Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
that, Siren. I had
Yeah.
no clue.
I didn't like she said, I didn't know who I was until I left or until I decided to leave. I was like, I don't want this. I don't want this.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We need a support
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, I feel like this song was very empowering for somebody to stay firm on their decision to leave a situation that is not serving them. I've never been married, but I was in a abusive relationship from age 19 till almost 24. So leaving that situation, it was hard to leave, believe it or not. But when you actually exited, it was like a lot of things fell into place. I started finding out, I felt really free finding out who I am. But I could see that song really helping a lot of people stay firm on their decision to actually go.
Hmm. Thank you for that. It's
Yeah,
true. It,
that's a
it
feeling.
actually did help me leave a narcissistic relationship that occurred. That relationship was after my marriage and just very unhealthy, very toxic. And I'm telling you, that song really helped me get through and really gave me the courage to just walk away like this. I deserve better. So thank you for that. So the next song is Crazy. Crazy, Beyonce. Y'all know that song.
Crazy in love.
No, no. No. Yeah, that one.
Boy, I try to catch myself, but I'm out of control. Your
Yeah,
sexiness is so appealing. Yeah.
I can't let it go. Come on, give it to us. That song is a dance theme. It's I think it's like we're celebrating where we are because the music is is the song, you know. But I'm grateful, like just again, to just break down the lyrics of what are we singing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we
Mm-hmm.
I can't say. I
Yeah.
mean, I can relate again, but I don't want to be crazy over anybody.
singing?
Honestly,
No,
I think for
no.
me, I always go back to the mental health thing, and I don't think it's healthy. I think it should be balanced. But I get it. I understand. I've been there, but this is another one. I know y'all probably gonna get. Beyonce has a lot of talent, but I'm not a fan. I know I'm probably the only one in the
No,
world that feels that way. I
You're
like Kelly
not.
Group better. Like Kelly was probably my person, but she's super talented. And because she has so much pull, I also think that she needs to be careful in some of the stuff because people do feel when you've counseled young girls, like I already said, I've already made my own mistakes, but when you counsel young girls who are like in high school and they literally are getting themselves caught up to the place where they don't know how to function. They forget they in
yeah,
school, they know supposed to be learning, but they not learning. They learning not about
Mm-hmm.
education, I'll put it that way, right?
Right.
Um and maybe physical education, but not like not math, not science, not English. And I just think yes, it's great, it's a great dance song. But I personally, I guess I just turned 50 last month, y'all. I just don't want to ever be crazy over anybody so much that I lose myself because I've been there.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
You lose
it's not a
Yes.
good
identity.
Talk
place
about
to
it.
be. And climbing out of that valley is. I'm laughing now, but I was not laughing then at all. So
It makes
Yes.
me think
What?
about even what Reese was saying. So I can identify what you said, Lisa, but like us being free. Once you come and you have this place of freedom, oh,
mhm,
I'm bucking. I'm no mind control, no none of that. So
yeah,
I think we need a song on that part, really
right,
just to help.
Mm-hmm.
Because
yeah,
this one, when I
Mm-hmm.
hear or read those lyrics of crazy, like you doing above and beyond. And I think
Right.
about I'm not gonna add to your songs, Kim, but I love Aretha Franklin, but till you
Mm.
come back to me. And I was like, oh, she is straight stalking. She's rapping on his
yeah.
door and tapping on his window pane.
I'm
I'm
knocking on your
gonna
door.
knock
I'm tapping
on
on your door.
your
I'm
Absolutely.
like,
tap
babe, what?
on your window. Oh yeah, she was talking.
She was stalking him. Like
She
he
was
needed a
talking.
restraining order.
I just think
I
she
didn't
wants
even think about
closure.
that till you said that. That
Yeah, she
is
did. I know you in there.
bananas.
I know you in there. I know you in there. Right. Your car out here.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. One lyric in here, one of the lines in here stands out to me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. I was like, I think about age 38, maybe 40, somewhere around there, where I really just started finding validation from myself
Mhm.
and for myself, right? So like if I pick out something to wear, I'm picking it out because I actually like it. Like I'm not picking it out to get attention. I'm not picking it out to impress somebody else. I used to be like that, right? I used to be like that. But I'm just like so happy to be free from it. Can y'all relate to that?
Absolutely.
Yes. And yet I
Yeah.
still do both. Sometimes. Depends on who it is,
You're married. You're married. So yeah, I mean, sure. You want your husband's eyes to pop out his head. I'm sure. I'm gonna buy this. So yeah. I mean,
Well, I don't know, Lisa. You're right. We're not. I don't know if we're doing it for other people, but what the thing is that it's going to happen. I think there's a
That's true.
different
mhm,
confidence of we could come. I could show up straight moo and nothing, and it's going. The attention is going to come because
That's
we
true.
are who we are. We walk with it. That's just that aura and glow that's around us that we're confident.
That's true. So good point. I if this person watches, I have a crush. Like he's my crush.
Oh no.
And he knows. I've told him, and we're good. We're cool. We're friends. And yeah, if I know he's gonna be around, I gotta be extra cute. But it's not even to try to get him because I already know it's not like that. I can't. That's crush is literally a nickname for him. But no, I usually will do whatever. But when you're cute, or when you've done a little extra that day than when you haven't. But no, I am at this point. Yes, it is really more about me and how I feel. But a lot of
Absolutely.
people will try to put that on you. Like literally, I love makeup, y'all. And so I remember one of my friends was saying, how I was doing stuff because I was trying to impress other people, and it had nothing. I have over 100 lipsticks. I just went super crazy on buying like eyeshadows. I don't care. Like it's never been about anybody else. That's for me.
Okay.
Right.
Do whatever. And so I take that in all of my relationships, whether it's with a male or even a female friend. But people will say
Mm-hmm.
whatever or do whatever, because they're uncomfortable in their own space. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad you
So
wrote down these lyrics because a lot of them, I listen to the song, but I don't know like the lyrics. So it's interesting to hear the perspective.
yeah, it is, right? So we got started a little bit late because of technical issues. However, I want to do one more song. So why don't y'all choose from the list? Those of you who have the list, I hope everybody did get the list. Like, which one do y'all want to examine before we start wrapping up?
Those are all good, Kim. I love Heard It All Before. But Tyrone had some points too. And
Do
so
that
did
one because
Love
she's
on the
from
Brain.
Charlotte.
Huh?
Yeah.
She's from Charlotte.
There
Y'all
it
want to
is.
do that one?
Yes.
Whatever one you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is for the Queen City, right? So heard it all before by Sunshine Anderson. And when that come on, when you out, everybody gets up and dances, right?
Yes,
Yes.
It could be people that didn't dance the whole night, and then that song come on, and they
absolutely.
getting up. Okay. So heard it all before. I love the way it starts off because he's trying to act like he didn't do anything. Baby, let me explain to you what I'm saying.
Right.
What you saying? It's not even like that. It wasn't like that, but I saw you. I actually saw you. So and I see you, Kitty Mo, True Dreams Radio. She said yes, let's do that one. All right. So y'all, what do y'all have to say about this one?
It's a good breakup song. Like moving on. Like you heard it before. Your lies are not working now. Look who's
Mm-hmm.
hurting now. She
Mm-hmm.
had to, move on. I like the relationship songs where they're not, even though you gotta like sit in it too. But I like
Mm-hmm.
the moving on ones and everything. So this is one of the ones where it's very empowering. It's upbeat.
Yes.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
I've opened up for her too before, so I know what she.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Give us a few bars, Reese.
a few bars about
Yeah,
her.
anything.
Um, I mean, I feel like I'm like with the topic,
Mm-hmm.
trying to think of something that
We gonna come back to
the
you,
topic.
okay?
I
We gonna
I'm
come back to you.
like,
All right, who wanna sing a little bit of this song? And then we gonna talk about it some more.
Lisa. Ooh.
Coming home. Yeah, go ahead.
Called
Go
out.
ahead, Lisa.
I don't really. I mean, I know when I listen to it. I was trying to see if I
Coming home late.
Yeah.
It seems to barely beat the sun. tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some, smelling like the fragrance that I don't even wear. Go.
If you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you
Where you
Where
came
you
came
came
from?
from.
Yeah, I
I
think
do
she had an
exactly right.
epiphany, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna deal with this no more. You
Yeah.
know what I
She
Right.
mean?
drew a line in the
And
sand.
but it's like, how many times do we listen to the live? Again, I can relate.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, not willing to deal with it anymore. Like, you in my car, you taking somebody else in my. First of all, I'm not gonna just let
That
anybody else
part.
use my car. But yeah, he was bold, and she like, I'm not dealing with this no more. That's a
Mm-hmm.
nice way of saying it.
I
This.
think that on topic, one of Reese's songs, "Alibi." I was
Yeah, I can see that. And Kitty Mo said
yeah.
enough is enough too. I can see that too. I'm just trying to think of yeah, so Alibi is like, you told me you would be here. Now I see that's a lie. Don't need you, just so we clear. Don't need your alibi. I
Mm.
put you up to the test. You couldn't testify. You told me you would be here. Now I see. And then the second verse is like, our problems turned to a cold case. Wouldn't testify so we can solve it to save face. I see you just parading all around what I made. They ain't my heart alive without my blessing. They say grace. Now look at the game change. But you still want to keep your peace. I will use your words against you if you even try to speak. Waited till I found you guilty. Now you want to take a plea. But that don't work when you the person that you claimed you never be.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's Alibi. And then enough is
Love
enough
it.
is like Keity Mo said enough is enough because the beginning is like, yo, be feeling mad different and I be different mad. I'm liable to spaz and I be feeling bad. Don't want to spend another minute with a minute man. It's always bills that we be splitting, never dividends. Came on the shorter end and rolls divvied up. I've done enough to know that enough is enough. I've done
duh.
Love
enough
A
to know
minute
that
that.
man.
enough is enough. But when you tell us how you feeling, they
Oh,
gonna feel some type of way. So yeah, that's how that goes.
Thank you. Thank you for blessing us. Okay. Thank you. All
Thank y'all.
right, hold on. Siren, you want to add a little something before we go?
I do want to touch on "Crazy" real quick, real
Okay.
quick. Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that because children, and I because she wrote that when she was younger, or she sung it when she was younger. I believe that we have our first experience when we're young, so our we're more, what's the word I'm looking for? We're stimulated more when we're younger because it's new to us, and I see that in my
Mm-hmm.
children. So of course of course you're gonna react crazy. Of course you're like, oh my gosh, I ain't never had this before. I'm in love. Whole time this your first time. You don't know. You don't know.
Right,
Um,
right.
but after you know the steps to move forward in the right direction.
Awesome. I got two more questions for y'all, and then we're going to close it out. Thank you so much. I really have enjoyed this conversation. So, how do you cultivate your gift? Like, what do you do to continue to, you know, grow in your gift?
Gotta keep creating, make time for it. Sometimes I do so much though. It's like I don't even have time to make music. So I try to freestyle and different things to take the pressure
Hmm.
off of it. And just as long as I'm expressing myself through my music, staying true to that form of expression, and how you feel. I think when it comes to even like talking about lyrics, healthy, unhealthy, some of my lyrics are unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Some are healthy. It depends on how I'm feeling, but at the end of the day, I'm expressing myself. And wherever
Yes.
you at in your life, you gonna either receive it or or not. So yeah.
And that's what it's
Thank
all
you.
about. It's all about expression, it's all about growth and development, right? So, anyone else? How do you cultivate your gift?
I definitely don't do as much as I should now. Just like I write, but like I said, right now my book is more priority for me because it's a book about relationships too. So some of the stuff that you talk about,
What's the
21
name of the
days,
book,
actually
Lisa?
21 days, and it's myself and Tracy and Morley. Um, I'll type it in the chat. But I do like, even though I told you I love karaoke, but that's a practice stage for me. Whenever I go, I'm gonna still always try to do my best, even when I mess up. Like I'm trying a new song,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But because I'm a songwriter and I write my own music, um, the expression that I have from singing somebody else's is just not the same when I'm doing my own. But I try to give life. I never want to sound like another artist. I never try
Right.
to sound like another artist.
Mm-hmm.
I give life in the own way that I need to express it. Um, and then I can't even think. You will probably remember the professor's name at Union. He was a speech and drama professor. We had to take oral interpretation, and I never realized how much the things I learned in acting would also translate into music because I changed to a speech and drama major.
Mm-hmm.
And practicing whenever I can, whenever the COVID shut me down, y'all. I didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to sing anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. Had to get over that own anxiety and fear and stuff. But now I'm starting to get back out there. So just being open to whatever opportunities God has for me, whether that's singing at a wedding or a funeral or a birthday party, or even doing my own music in a band again. We'll see how that goes. It's so much work, so I commend y'all that are doing it actively now because I need
Yes, me too.
a break. I
Yes.
need a break, but when it's in you, I don't ever. I'm so thankful for the gift to be able to encourage other
Mm-hmm.
people in the midst. I don't ever want God to take that away from me. So I know you have to use it, and so, but I do commend you all that have continued on, and because it's a lot more work. I admit singing is 90% mental, it's 10% the performance. You know what I mean? You really have to
Mm-hmm.
be in a good space, or not a good space, depending on what it is that you're singing about. But you really it connects to all your emotions, and it really is a universal language.
Yes. Simon, what about you? What do you do to cultivate your gift?
I just wanted to say, Reese and Lisa, y'all are still cultivating, even though y'all are busy as a writer. Whether you're writing music or writing a book, you're still a writer. And Reese, you just came from tour. If you still not on tour, like she's
Yeah.
cultivating. She is cultivating. Um, for me, LAG Life's a Gamble Entertainment, that is my management team. They have gotten me so much work. I have a show in New York. Y'all, it's my first time
Oh,
flying on the plane,
congratulations.
like, y'all. Um Writing, even now, if I'm driving, I write better when I'm driving. So when I'm driving, I'll take my phone out and record whatever I got going on, just for um future songs and things like that. But I lately, and I say lately because I've been depressed for a while, y'all. I just got out. Hey. Um
Hey, let's
Hey.
go.
so so just living in the moment, and feeling, and allowing myself to feel in that moment, and allowing myself to be myself. If I'm tired, then I'm tired. If I'm up, then I'm up, and we live. Okay.
Mhm.
So that is how I cultivate my gift.
Thank you. What about you, Shauna?
I'm listening. I would say I don't go looking for trouble. So taking some of the things that was said, I identify with Lisa. Like right now, I'm not actively doing 4 services, in 2 locations and all that stuff. I'm not there right now. I have children to get out of high school and into middle school. That's where we are with our youngest one. But I do write. I write. I do write. I write. Um, and that's what keeps me safe. That's what keeps me sane. When in writing, a lot of times the inspiration comes when I'm in the garden. I'm a gardener, or when I'm walking, and it's just you taking your my mind is silenced to say what it needs to say,
Mm-hmm.
or you receive the inspiration from nature, and you realize that you don't control anything. So the things that we're going through in life are a lot. Can be a little um, fine tuned. But it, when it's time to sing, I say yes. When it's time to preach or teach, I say yes. And you gonna get this work, like Lisa said. When we show up, it's 110. When you get it all, and don't reuse this microphone ever because we left it out there. And so that's something that when I see any type of artists that aren't actively practicing, they're not in a good space, because it's still, that doesn't mean the flow has stopped. It just means that
Right.
you don't have a release anywhere. So I mean, this is a great opportunity for us to, I guess I would also say in cultivating is with others, other types, other genres, other
Mm-hmm.
with instrumentalists. I know we hear stuff differently. We can listen to a song and somebody hears brass in the background, or you actually hear all the harmonies. Wait, that's a four part, and people look at us because it's a foreign language. It's like, oh, we just have a different appreciation for music. So that's how I cultivate, is to stay plugged in, to focus on what's most important, and then say yes when I can.
Thank you for sharing that.
Mhm.
For me, I remember growing up, I love to sing. I always liked singing. I realized at some point I started comparing myself to other singers. And when I developed a more spiritual relationship with God, one thing he said to me was, don't compare the gift that I gave you. Like, I gave you a gift, right? And so when I realized that when I compared myself to others, I was minimizing my gift, right? So that's one of the things I had to learn not to do, and just accept my gift and develop my gift. And I still write songs. I write poems too. You know, um, I'm not an artist like Reese and Siren and Lisa. You all are more practicing artists. I still write though, because it's just in there, right? It's just in there. And sometimes I just have to get it out on paper, or I'll hear a harmony and I'll just put it on my voice recorder. Maybe one day God will show me what to do with this stuff, but I still get it out there.
Mhm.
So
Sometimes it takes
anybody,
collaboration to get it out there as well. Not everybody is a gonna write a full song, but that doesn't make you any less
Yeah,
of an artist.
good point.
y'all see Kitty Mo, thank you for that. You're right. Cause like what I was thinking, maybe I could just put some stuff on SoundCloud too. So other people
Right,
can use it.
right.
Kitty
Harmony
Mo
is
said,
songwriting too.
Just
she said, I,
copyright it
I
and
wish
get
I
your
could.
money.
Yes, exactly. That part. I wish I could sing, she said, or rap. LOL. I have started back writing poetry again. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, beautiful
So,
ladies. Have a beautiful Juneteenth holiday weekend. Black Girl Magic. Thank you, Eric.
He went to junior high school with
Um,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so here is our last thing. We're gonna wrap it up. So I'm gonna start with Reese. How can people keep up with you? Where are you most active?
everything Reese Raps, REECEE Raps on everything. ReeseRaps.com. Best way to keep up with me is going to be by joining my text line. I have a line you could text me at 412-207-3755, where I
Mhm.
keep people updated. Like if I'm in your city, I could text only that city and let them know I'm in that city, and when I'm dropping new music and stuff like that. So definitely join the text line. Instagram, Reese Raps, Google Reese Raps, and look at my music. Everything's Reese Raps on everything. Oh, and I'm
Okay.
rapping recipes now. So if you want some dope
What?
recipes in rap form, check out Rapping Recipes on Instagram.
Sounds so interesting. I'm gonna have
Vegan
to check that
recipes.
out. Reese, can you drop that number and your name in the comments so that way when I can add it to the show notes at the end, okay?
I could drop it in the chat. It won't let me drop stuff in the comments.
Okay,
But
yeah, the chat.
okay.
That's fine. Shauna, how can people keep up with you?
Oh wow. Just this name, Shauna Dene. all handles. It'd be Instagram, Facebook, whatever, TikTok. All of them is Shauna Danae.
Okay. And you can drop, well, I know you. All right, so I'll
Yes,
put it in the show notes.
okay.
Siren, how can people keep up with you?
You can find me anywhere. Siren, Syren, water, like a mermaid. Siren water.
Okay. And you can drop it in the chat so I can make sure I spell it right.
Yes, ma'am.
And Lisa, how can people keep up with you?
I'm up here trying to follow all y'all right now. So
Yeah.
um, people can actually, if you go to my website, lisalgilliam.com, I have all of my social media handles. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. Facebook is just Lisa L. Gilliam, because I got rid of the page. And Instagram at the number one singing lady.
Okay. And if you could drop that in the chat, I'll
Yes.
make sure that gets in the show notes. So thank you. Thank you. You all are now officially my Sparkle sisters. So thank you for joining me today to talk healthy lyrics, in celebration and recognition of Black Music Month. Somebody just wrote, great to see intelligent and gifted women operating in their artistry. Keep going, ladies. That's from Jason Bates. Thank
That's
you
my
so much, Jason.
cousin.
Oh,
Jason.
thank you for tuning in, Jason. Thank you for dropping a comment. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies, for joining. And I will make sure this gets in the show notes. And you all continue to enjoy your day. It's nighttime here in Abu Dhabi. It's 8 o'clock at night. So
Oh,
me and
wow.
my tour are about to do something. So y'all have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for having us, Kim.
Thank
Nice
you
to
so
meet
Thank
you
much.
all.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.